Hello everyone, this is Bryce K. Nielsen. Got another video for you today. The topic today is called The Best Way to Find Prospects and Leads for Your Business When You Don't Have Any Money to Spend. So I've come up with a series of steps here in the process, although the first two are really options. One, you can use social media for finding prospects online, which are all free to join. Number two, for offline, you can share your experience with the business or product with real life friends. And I would encourage you to wait until you've really had an amazing experience with it and not just artificially injected into a conversation. You need to be natural about it. If you're promoting a weight loss product, then it'll be obvious. But in some other areas of your life, you may have to be more creative. I don't have a lot of experience with those things, but I'm sure you can find a lot of great information about this. The rest of my steps are related to the social media part. Most of the stuff you probably don't really need to do if you're doing offline prospecting. Number three is you need to be consistent in your daily routine. You have a daily routine of activities you do to find people and be consistent and do them every day. Number four, you need to have an audience. So you need to be reaching out. You need to be adding friends if you're on Facebook, or connections if you're on LinkedIn. Whatever social media you're using. Those are probably the two best ones that I use. There may be others that I don't know about or don't use actively, but those are generally the two best ones for reaching out to people because of how many people they have and because of the kind of information you have about people on their profiles, the messaging, all the features that they have. So adding friends is an important part because you need to have people see when you put out information or content. Number five, you need to release your own content so people can know, like, and trust you. And I find video is the best way because it makes you relatable. And I've done other videos about this, but I only started doing this a couple weeks ago, and it was scary at first, but it's getting a lot better. Putting out content regularly gives people an opportunity to come and interact with your content, or any type of content, really. And other places I talk about what type of content and how often to post. You want to be giving good value in your content. You're not, for a majority of your content, you're not promoting your business. Once in a while, you might do what they call a curiosity post, where you talk about the experience of it or story about it, but you're not giving the name of it or a link. But for the most part, you're just giving out information that helps people. It helps people to solve a problem. And that should be a problem that people in your target audience struggle with, and you genuinely have a way to help them. And it's about being of service. So now we get to the difficult one. Here we go. Number 6, reach out. Difficult's the wrong word. Reach out. Ask people every day. I've been taught 25 minimum connections every day. You're asking people if they're open to seeing or learning about your business. That's it. Those may be people that are already your friends. Those may be people who you don't know. But you need to be having those conversations every day, especially when you're brand new starting out. Especially if you don't already have a following and people coming to you. Quiet quite a few of them. I've been told if you don't have 20 to 30 people coming to you organically, then you need to be doing these reach outs every day. And by the way, the person who told me this is a very successful online marketer who learned what he's doing from people that make 8 figures in businesses that they started and built by doing cold contacting. I've been doing a lot of cold contacting. It's a big part of my routine. It takes a little longer than it should. It's supposed to be a power hour where you do it all in an hour. It takes me a little bit longer than that, but I do find that I get into the rhythm of it after a while. To a large degree, it's copy and paste. You may not be using the same message for every person, depending on if they're already in marketing or not. And I don't send the cold contact message to everybody if I find that there's a lot of mutual friends and they seem like person I want to learn from or build rapport with first, and I'll just add them as a friend, or I may just follow them if they have that button activated. And there's always some people that you look at that you decide, I don't really think this person is a very good prospect. Maybe they haven't been active on social media for years. Maybe there's no information about them or information that makes them look like it could be a fake account or anything like that. Or something they're into that you don't want to get involved with. Anyway, I'm digressing from my notes a little bit, but that's okay. Following up on number six, I'll say you're not selling. You're just sharing presentation about the opportunity. You're just sharing tools, a video or a PDF. You only send it to them after they've said they're open to see it. And after they look at it, they make up their own mind if they're interested in knowing more. So there's no pressuring or trying to persuade people. So it's not really selling, it's just marketing. Number 8 is following up with the person after they've watched it. I'm not going to say a lot about that. That'll be a whole separate topic. Number 9 is you have to expect rejection and criticism from people who don't understand what you're doing. People get angry because you cold contacted them, for example. Or you cold contact them and the first thing they do is send you their link. You get all kinds of various reactions and you need to be prepared for this. Some people think that what you're doing is wrong and they try to lecture you and persuade you that what you're doing is wrong. Or they just block you without saying anything. Any of these things can happen and you need to expect that. So I have 7 tips for handling rejection and criticism when you're prospecting. And you can get those tips if you comment the word tips, either on Facebook or on YouTube. I'll just read the 9 steps again. This is the best way to find prospects or leads for your business when you don't have any money to spend. This is a system that works. Number 1, use social media for online prospecting. Number 2, share your experience with a business or product in a genuine, natural way with real life friends for offline. Take the time to have that good experience if you haven't used it. If the product doesn't feel good or doesn't seem like something you're going to have a good experience with, you might need to consider changing opportunities, because you can use these steps for any business opportunity. All right, so going back into the steps, number 3, be consistent. Number 4, have an audience, add friends every day, and interact with their content. I didn't say that part. And I've been taught to add about at least 10 friends a day, minimum. Release your own content so people can know, like, and trust you. Give good value. Number 6, reach out, ask people every day, 25 minimum connections if they're open to seeing or learning about your business. 7, don't sell, just share the presentation. Let them decide. Number 8, follow up. Number 9, expect rejection and criticism from people who don't understand what you're doing. Okay, those are my 9 tips. Those are my 9 steps. So on Facebook, you can like, comment, or share if you found this valuable. Again, comment the word tips if you want my 7 tips for handling rejection and criticism during your prospecting. You can also message me if you want to learn more about what I do with the word info. On YouTube, you can give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to see more of my videos. And you can also comment tips there if you want my 7 tips for handling rejection. And there's a link below in the description if you want to learn about what I do. Okay, so that's the best way to find prospects or leads for your business if you don't have any money to spend. Hope you got some value out of it. This was day 13 of my 21-day team challenge. I'll see everybody later. Thanks.